Welcome aboard to the Uncovering the Aviation Mindset podcast. I'm Ben LeFleming. I'm a captain on a Gulfstream private jet. I've got over 25 years experience flying for airlines, private families and corporate institutions on Gulfstream, Boeing and Learjet aircraft. I'm also a devoted father, stepfather, divorcee, sportsman, musician, sports coach, all-round enthusiast of life. And I am a certified life coach supporting the aviation and wider communities to help build positive, creative mindsets and the confidence and the self-belief to achieve some significant goals in life. So what's the intention of this podcast? Well, with my clients, I get them to build what I call a flight plan for their lives. We establish exactly where they are in the current time of their life and where they want to get to, the big goals, the destinations that they want to aim towards. And I always try to use analogies and metaphors, and particularly aviation terminology. And if I think about the aeroplane that I fly, in order for it to launch off the runway, to climb and reach the destination, we have to maintain forward momentum. And that forward momentum happens because of the powerful engines that propel us forward. And I think about us as individuals is that we have to set those significant goals, those destinations for ourselves. And what powers us forward? Well, for me, it's passion and purpose and a desire to learn more about life, to experience life a bit more, to explore life a bit more. So I want to open up conversation with anybody from the aviation and wider communities who are interested in maintaining that forward momentum, who've got some goals that they want to aim towards and want to find out ways to overcome, to get through the obstacles that inevitably we face on our path through life. None of us actually want to remain on the end of what I call the runway of potential, never actually giving ourselves the chance to launch towards something really special in life. And none of us want to crash out of the sky full of resentment, of bitterness, jealousy, envy, misery, all those horrible negative emotions. In fact, I don't think that's a responsible way of living. I think it's an enormous waste of human potential, and we have to do everything we can to avoid it. I've always been absolutely fascinated with how we as humans tick, how we operate from our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual sides. And it's that lifelong passion to learn and investigate in those areas that has helped me to overcome various challenges in my life with my mindset, the not good enough mindset and a lack of self-belief, a lack of confidence that have prevented me achieving things in my life. Notably, I didn't actually think that I was remotely capable of becoming a pilot until I was 25 years old. And I still get hit by what I call the thunderstorms of life, where we can become easily hijacked by severe emotional turbulence with the lightning bolts of fear, doubt, uncertainty, and emotional exposure always threatening to shoot us out of the skies. And it's my sense of adventure, of really wanting to experience everything life has to offer, and a deep sense of responsibility to actually achieve something significant for the benefit of humanity that keeps driving me forward and keeping my vision on those beautiful sunrises and sunsets on the other side of the thunderstorms towards the destinations of my dreams. And I'm always asking myself the question of how can I best achieve those successes in life to reach the destinations that I've set for myself? Well, again, another aircraft analogy. When I sit in the tube of the aeroplane I fly, as well as a passenger, I know that tube has an incredibly strong core. It's able to withstand all sorts of pressure differences. It's able to withstand all sorts of different stresses. And bolted onto the sides of that very strong core are these beautiful, elegant wings with wonderful airflow over the top and the bottom that lift us off the runway, help us climb up very high and very far to these amazing destinations. And for me, my core strength comes from a deep understanding emotionally of myself and a real solid connection to everybody and everybody around me spiritually. And those wings, well, they help lift me off the ground towards the destinations of my dreams, but they are also incredibly flexible wings. They are able to adapt to any environment, making our journey as smooth as possible. And for me, that flexibility is represented by having an agile, flexible mindset and a agile physical body and physical presence, allowing me to communicate as effectively as possible with everybody and anybody around me as well. And in order to pull all those different elements together, as we do in a flight mission, we have to have some good habits. We have to have some routines and some rituals, some checklists, and a good solid maintenance program. And that's exactly how I feel that I make the most of the challenges and the opportunities that I have in life. They say that it takes over 1,000 people to successfully plan, launch, and complete a flight mission. And I find that statistic absolutely beautiful. And it just reminds me of how important it is to connect and consider everybody around us. 250,000 years ago, if we hadn't intuitively understood that process, then we would have died out a long, long time ago. And in a world now where we have so much abundance and opportunity, where we are not just fighting for our basic survival, where we have the opportunity to thrive in life, we need to understand the importance of connecting effectively with everybody around us. And the ultimate goal, the ultimate destination for all of us, really, is the fact that we all want to feel pleasure. We all want to feel happy, joyous, full of contentment, peaceful, and harmonious in life. So thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful journey together. Please sit back, relax, and let's just see where this journey takes us. And until we get the chance to meet again on the next stage of our wonderful mission together, please keep it in the greens.